Yeah, what?
It's Tonto downstairs. There's a guy who wants to talk to you.
What's he look like?
Serious.
Tell him I'm coming up.
He's coming up.
Somebody's coming up. Somebody's serious.
Code name.
Legend.
Age.
20.
Location.
Status unknown.
Weapon of choice.
P94 silencer.
Code name.
Stats.
Age.
16.
Location.
Status unknown.
Weapon of choice.
Fiber wire.
Code name.
Hollis Michaels.
Age.
21.
Location.
Status unknown.
Weapon of choice.
4/5.
Fuck a fair fight, dog. Your face will get sliced. If I pull out the 40 cal, I'm taking your life. Man, it's more than beef heat, just show you right. I'm that nigga that's in charge of sending them hits. Legendary hitmans that'll empty them clips. Anybody snitch on my team, I'm selling they lips. Quickly kill ya in a hurry, quickly get you niggas buried. Have your body laying coldly, lonely in the cemetery. Stacks with the double X, your favorite target is the neck. One shot, one kill, we demand respect. Live on the scene, we going out like army vets. Drive by, spraying the tech and what you said. Bad guys, cop killers all through your vest and flee the scene. Try not to leave a mess. Target is hot, you know you gotta aim for the chest. 5 minutes in and out, nothing more or less. Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman. I'm a hitman, ready to kill any snake record label trying to sell me a deal. Steal my rhymes, L-team deeper, creep behind you, you'll expire. When I squeeze tighter with the fiber wire, God's a liar, like he won't be snitching, right? Might be snitching if I stab him with a kitchen knife. I'm solid as sacks and muzzle on the tip when I'm clapping, frontin' like I won't run to your mansion. As a delivery man, turn the artist to ashes when artillery flashes. Maybe he quickly open the safe while I swiftly open his face with a scalpel and you'll be erased with no trace. What you strangle with, swagger and a dagger and dismantling your rib cage. My 357 hold one of your kids' age. I invade, rage a crib with a switchblade to get paid. Make your face look like fillet.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman. 45's on the side of me, 45's on the side of him, and I-4 and I's how I'm sizing them. Think he live cause he got a little size in him. You'll never take me alive, no man as live as him. I've been a rider since back when, back then had to step up from a 22 to Mac 10. I get it crackin' all ways, sorta like your body when it's cracked like 4 ways. Head in the hallway, body outside dead for 4 days. Now that's my idea of horseplay, back on Broadway. Do the same shit all day, smoke haze, shoot niggas all day. A professional, no telling what the tech could do. I don't like to be technical, shoot off your testicles, give it up, you better do. Now that's what happens when you fuck with professionals.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Gotta hit 'em, gotta hit 'em.
Legendary hitman.
Pussy slugs all in 'em.
Legendary hitman.
That was cool. That's one of the records I produced for Legend, Stacks Paper, and Hollis Michaels.
Yeah, what?
It's Tonto
Legendary
downstairs.
Hitmans.
There's a guy.
I'll play that again a little later. That joint's fire.
Now what are you waiting for?
I don't know, something amazing, I guess.
Yeah, come here. What you talking about? Let me talk to you for a second. Yeah, something troubling my mind, so I gotta speak to you. The little games and lies got me not believing you, having trust in others. Yeah, I can see through you, I know it's gonna hurt, but I feel I gotta leave you. People make mistakes, but still you so evil. Treat me like I'm nothing, but I'm the one who feeds you. From all your cries and hurt, you know my love is lethal. I'm a dawn, stay looking sharp like a needle. I feel you moving too fast and not even thinking. Reminiscing, laying back in my Navy Lincoln, like how things went wrong, truthfully speaking. We used to do everything together on the weekend, spending money like it was nothing cause I was eating. Now I'm down on my luck, you not even treating. You too busy running the streets, I think you cheating. So carry on, keep flirting, I don't need it. Yeah, man, I had to realize that you're not the one for me. Wasting my time, I waited, then you went and crossed me. Give me at least 5 feet to get up off me. I had to wake up myself and smell a coffee. Cause you ain't for me, too busy with Corey. You're probably with Maury. If you hate me, don't call me. Telling other people my business, I'm so surely. When I ask you something, you always ignore me. When we was together, yeah, you did a lot for me. Now I got my cake up, it's real, not a story. I'm so flashy now, similar to Gordy. Dudes put the pressure on you and turned you naughty. Turned you against me, had you talk about me poorly. The streets got you open, plus you everybody shorty. Got you missing me now and wishing you could hold me. But it's too late now, cause I know you phony. I could do better by myself. It was love that was felt. Hearts next to my name, legend lit up on your belt. See that smirk on your face, it's gonna get you nothing else. I can't take it no more. You need God or maybe help. I thought I had real love like Mary J, but it seems you rather lie to me and just get laid. Yeah, I'd rather hit the road and just get paid than being cased up for letting my hand was sprayed. You won't get me caught up or maybe give me AIDS. You done lost your mind, ma. Yeah, you got me afraid. And when I see you in the streets, I'ma walk the other way. I wanna see you change my mind, like the song say. Nope, it won't happen. I'ma leave you stuck like a maze. Now I'm leaving out your life, got you all amazed. Childish games is something that I don't play. Peace, keep believing whoever comes your way.
Yeah, that was pretty cool right there. Another joint I
What
produced.
are you waiting for?
Produced for Legend. Changed my mind. Making that beat was pretty cool. It was fun. There's some things I would change though. As I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, I would have changed that. I would change this and that. But that was made such a long time ago. Yeah, it was that. No.
Yeah, Legend 2005. Oh, come on, let's go. Legend, yeah, I'm from NY, man. Yes, the stars are born. Come on, out on the block selling drugs at 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama. I'll always be on. Talk light up the llama, and let's get it on. I'm from NY, man. Yes, the stars are born. Out on the block selling drugs at 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama. I'll always be on. Light up the llama, and let's get it on. I want in on that top 5 dead or alive. Legend is wise, caught the world by surprise. You could come kill me if you want. Legends don't die. Multiply like numerous homicides. Quick to blam, thugs, I better run and go high. Twin for life with twin Glocks, it's a terrible sign. Y'all sound real tough on wax, get smacked with a 9. I'm a villain, have no feelings most of the time. time. Writing rhymes at the same time, sipping on wine. I'm on some dawn shit, suited up, laced with a tie. Y'all niggas nonsense, that's why y'all all gon' fry. Mafioso, I'm like Gotti up in his prime. Y'all niggas homo, just like Cali ride. Play the war when I'm in the club, gun on my side. Wrist lit like a spaceship, you know I stay fly. Thoughts always been sacred, haters want me to die. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Come on, out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Talk light up the llama, and let's get it on. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Light up the llama, and let's get it on.
These niggas know when stacks be in the place. My CD bumps like acne on your face. When the Mac be on my waist, you better take off, cause life's a bitch, and I'll probably take yours. Cake off, cannabis, and tough written. L-team, putting the game in a submission. Tough written, so when I'm spitting, thugs listen. I got your chick grilling the kid when the stuck glisten. Raise my wrist, and look like the sun risen in the morning. On the block all night and I'm yawning. Got this young nigga crushing songs and on, and cuts in the wrist. I'm haunting, just flossing. To my check of proportion of Bill Gates. Real cake, I'm getting real, you still fake. Real cake, I'ma show you how to deal weight, and I'ma blow real soon. It's just a little wait.
I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Come on, out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Talk light up the llama, and let's get it on. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Light up the llama, and let's get it on. Why was I placed here? If I'm promised to die, chased by Jake's hair, see the pain in my eyes. Heart touching like Shakespeare, making you cry. Moving weight out of state chair, them bricks gon' fly. Let your legacy stacks 3 powerful minds. Got bullets that'll blow your thoughts out of your mind. Got big and small guns, all different kinds. I play the front, white niggas play the back of the line. Say I'm a star, so it's my time to shine. 6 years deep with this rap, got plenty of rhymes. Me and beats go together like words that rhyme. My life will never end the story, I can't rewind. Legend that is, thuggin' to the game is mine. Catching me in the limelight, still supplying them dimes. Still stuck in my ways with a chick that's fine. Still gotta get paid, cop rocks that shine. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Come on, out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Talk light up the llama, and let's get it on. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Light up the llama, and let's get it on. Yeah, Legacy, you did it again with this one, baby. You already know, legendary team to the top. This for all my New York niggas, man, all my East Coast riders. Let's go. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Come on, out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Talk light up the llama, and let's get it on. I'm from NY, man, yes, the stars are born. Out on the block, selling drugs till 6 in the morning. Life's a struggle, the drama, I'll always be on. Light up the llama, and let's get it on.
Yeah, I want to say, yo, what up, Assault Music Productions? I didn't want to stop the track. You know, some people like to listen to the track all the way through, so that's why I didn't stop it. But what's good? That record is pretty cool, man. I still remember going to the studio and recording it with these guys. We shot a music video for it also. It's actually on the internet. It's on my computer somewhere as well. But that was pretty cool, man. I'm from NY. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that's actually pretty dope, man. I appreciate that. Still feeling great. Okay. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I actually want to see if I can find that beat really quick. If I can play it. Let me see if I can find it. Cause I'm listening to the old beats, but I want to hear where my flaws were at back then in order to move forward, you know. I don't know if I can find it though. I got stuff everywhere. Maybe. Let's see. 2000. Well, this is not. I'm looking for it. I want to play some of my old beats actually. Show you how bad they were, yo. yeah, man. Listen, I'm back live streaming. How was work? How was work, by the way? I know work could be fun or it could be like a drag. But how was work? And yeah, I'm gonna be going live a lot now. I ain't playing. I'm just gonna hang out, chill, just chat, talk music, and whoever wants to jump in and have fun with me, it's cool. You know. Let's see if I can find this beat. I'm in my old folders right now. Should I go? I don't want to go there. I want to go Legacies Beats. This it? 2000. Oh, I don't have. I gotta find my beats are at, man. I made this in 2010. We're not gonna play that though. Hold on, let me see. This is that's the collection. Where's the beats though? I just want no. Here we go. State. Let me see if I can find it. Oops. But that was 2000. This is 2003. It's that came out in 2005. So I'm ready. Is that it? Finish out. Yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, the mixing is bad on this, but we still recorded to it. That kick drum, that kick drum is way too loud, man. Way too loud. I wish I wasn't even mixing back then. Well, I still went to the studio though. Made a record. and I was sampling. You hear the sample. So it's just a loop too. It's literally nothing. It's the loop and percussion over the top of it. But we made a record, made a dope record though. But I didn't even put any filters on the loop to change it up from the chorus to the verse. The snare has no reverb, nothing on it. The kick drum is about to blow my headphones. The cymbal crashes have no reverb. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's old school, you know what I'm saying? It's like a beat from the era, the early 2000s. So it fits the time, you know? That's when I was trying to be like Dipset, you know? That's funny. Yeah, it's so loopy though. All right, here's something else. This is another beat I made 2005. Another loop sample. I played a little bit. I got some strings in there at least. appreciate it. I appreciate it. For real, you know. See, if you listen to that beat, right? This track right here, you can tell like how I was trying to learn how to place vocals and play around with vocals way back then. That's why I'm really good at it now. Like I be having some crazy vocals, but back then you can tell I was trying my hardest. I got 2 vocals in this. Oh, European? That's dope. That's dope. Down to earth people, you know? Alright, so that's that one. I like this one actually. Pretty cool. Yo, it's so funny, yo. Alright, so it's so funny because as I'm listening to it, it's a loop. It's old school 2005, me sampling. But the cool thing is, like, you can hear me trying my hardest to put extra sounds into it. So I can hear a bass line that comes in like, and it's panned to the right. Then I hear like a string, a solo key, like a solo string, probably like the letter C, just like playing, and nothing else done to it. That's how bad I was with creating like original, like terrible, man, like so bad, dude. Got that natural sunlight coming through. I look fire, actually. That's so funny. Yeah, this is a classic right here. That's old school. All right, let's go to something else. What's this one? Oh, word? Thanks again, I appreciate it. It's old school though, you know? It's for the era, the time. So that one is so funny. You could actually hear where I faded the sample out. Like you could literally, if you paid attention, you could hear like how I faded it. Like so it's looping, but it's not like looping all the way like perfectly. Oh man, it's so crazy, yo. I mean, it's crazy. It sounds crazy. You got like that. What I like about the sample is that the sample it was movement to the melody. Like you could hear like the different levels and stuff and the way it's moving. That's the reason why I sampled that. That's so funny. What's this one? I sampled this one from The Godfather, the movie. Wow. I would never make something like this now. You know what I mean? And it's the 808 in there too. And it got one hit. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's funny. What's this one? I think I redid this one actually. Sample. They're all samples. I don't know about that. Not to these beats. I would literally body that sample right now. I didn't body it back then. I mean, it has good rhythm, good flow, but it's just a loop. It's just. But now, right now, I'll tear that sample up. I actually have the chops still. I still got the sample. What I did was back then, I put everything in its own folder. So I had like 2005 instrumentals, and I have a folder for each beat and all the sample chops. So if I want to, I can go back, take those sample chops, everybody chopped up for me, put it into the MPC and go to town on it, you know? I like this one, but somebody even rapped over this one, but the problem is the snare is too high. I wish the snare is bad. Oh. So what do you like better? You like making beats better or you like rapping better? And yeah, I have a crazy collection of beats. But they're not even like good though. They're not even like stuff I could put out. To me, I look at these beats as like the grind, like the work I put in to figure out how to create music. You know what I mean? Like some of these beats I was making, I knew nobody would ever rock on them, but I was always practicing, just trying to get better, making new beats every day back then. It's the snare hits so hard on this. Yeah, it's like too hard. Yeah, making beats is it's fun. Yeah, that snare is too hard to. I like this one here, but it's another loop from a video game. I think Silent Hill. So when you was buying beats, you say to yourself, well, let me just stop spending money and create it myself? Like, how did you make that transition? That's funny.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Hey, this one's bad. It's not good at all. Yeah. It's always those type of conversations, man, that'll steer you in the right path, you know? This is so bad. Yo, the vocal is too loud. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see this one. That's great. That's amazing, yo. Yeah, I don't sample. Yeah, I don't sample no more, really. I mean, I can. Sometimes I hear something, I'm like, all right, I'll snatch it up, beat it up really quick in the MPC. But most of the time when I sit down, it's just original, you know? I don't even think about sampling, really. That's good. That's really good, because that's like, the more you do it, the more you learn, you know what I mean? Like I'm listening to your beats. Your beats they're tough. They're fire, man. You have your own style, your own unique way, and I like that. You know, I hate going and listening to people and they all sound the same. I just can't. It's so annoying, man. When somebody's annoying to you, you're like, yo, just get away from me. That's how I feel about a lot of beat makers. They're just annoying, like, but they all think they hot. Not everybody can be hot, son. Like that's what. Oh, let me pause it. Not everybody can be hot. Like people think like everybody's hot. Not everybody's hot. Like you can't say everybody is hot. Every producer's hot. Like sometimes you gotta tell people, yo, you're not hot. Like it's not fire. Like everybody drop like 10,000 fire emojis in people's comment sections. Like, yo, this is the bomb. I go in there and listen to it. I'm like, the fucking snare is off. The snare is not even mixed. The hi-hat is the same pattern as the 30 other channels I went to. Like, you know what I'm saying? The kick drum it doesn't exist because they only use the 808 with the same drum pattern. You know what I'm saying? And it's hot because to me, it's hot to them because they all in the same field. They all, like all these producers, I swear to God, I'm not even lying, dude. You could do it. And anybody who go on YouTube right now and go to like 30 beat making channels and they will say the exact same thing as me, but they choose not to say it. I'm the only one who says it. They choose to be like, yo, I like this in your beat, or I like that in your beat. Oh, this is hot. Yo, have a great day. Oh, blessings. This is dope. Instead of telling that producer like, nah, son, it's not good. Fix it, change it, get your own style. You know what I'm saying? So you go make that bread, make that money. Nobody wants to say it. Everybody just want to stick together. It's the band, the big old band. Yo, this shit great. Right now, I swear to God, literally right now. If I was to go on YouTube, right now I'm on my website right now, right? I'm on old5dynasty.com. But if I was to go to YouTube, go to this one beat maker's channel, I won't even play the beat, but I'll just go down the comment section. That's the best part. I'll go down the comment section like this, and as I'm scrolling down, I see all the same faces, right? And they all like, yo, fire, flames, out of this world, putting rocket emojis, like, yo, calling people the GOAT, like, they got, how you call this producer who never even produced a record, probably doesn't even have, a distributor, probably not even on a PRO, you know what I mean? Or have a publishing administrator, probably never copyrighted a beat in their life, never produced a record for an artist. How are they the GOAT? So when you sit there and when you tell this producer that, so this producer is sitting over there in their studio, or in their house, their living room, their basement, their garage, maybe in the bathroom, wherever they making it beat at, and they looking at that comment. They look big ass eyeballs. They looking at that comment on the screen, and they're like, they really like me. My beats is fire. Yeah. So that producer is never gonna grow. How they gonna grow if they think the GOAT at this stage? At that point, where the beat is like, I don't want to say trash, cause niggas be getting mad, but when the beat is not great, it's not good, it's not there, how are they gonna grow? I hate when people just leave a positive comment, just lift up somebody's day. No, what you mean lift up somebody's day? It's not about lift up somebody's day. They should, first of all, they should be able to lift their own self up. Get your ass up. You still breathing? Get your ass up and take care of what you got to take care of in this world. But we're not psychiatrists. I don't see how people think like their job is to be a psychiatrist on YouTube and to lift somebody up and give them a positive comment every day. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I swear to God, what kind of world are we living in? No. Tell that motherfucker, him or her, I don't care who it is, that shit ain't hot. It's not rocking. It's okay. I applaud you for your effort that you put into that track. I applaud you because you taking the time out of your life to better yourself. But you're missing some key points. The key points are, stop listening to this person, and that person in the chat, because they're giving you false hope, false information. They're not setting you on the right path to succeed. The person who just told you, listen, I'm hearing this wrong in your track, is giving you the whole real truth that's going to make you succeed. You know what I'm saying? But then the problem is that you get drowned out. Like, you get drowned out by all the people, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. Yo, this fire. So when you come with that one comment that's really trying to help that individual, you're a hater now. You just don't want to see anybody grow. You mad because your YouTube channel ain't growing. Oh, you're not good. You're not as good. You're not good. Everybody's not blowing up your chat saying you great. Yo, that's how it is, son. You see me, I go back and listen to my old stuff and be like, nah, that shit whack. I listen to my new stuff and be like, nah, that shit whack. I swear to God, I made a beat like not too long ago. I was like, oh, that's not good. It's just I don't know what my mind state was in at that time. I wasn't me. I made something that wasn't great. So okay, but I told myself that. Nah, come on, son. Like, what are you doing? Get back into it. Then the next beat that I made, it was fire because I took my time. I was panning. I was working on the levels. I was mixing my sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm blending it. I was doing first melody, then I was doing the counter melody, then I was bouncing, you know what I'm saying? Then I was doing sound effects, then I was doing panning, like different types of pans and stuff like that, having the sound move, you know what I'm saying? So filling up the whole spectrum, you know what I'm saying? Like getting a wide sound, working on my bass, you know what I'm saying? Trying to perfect my bass sound, because bass is hard. A lot of people think bass is easy. Bass is not easy. Bass is hard, especially when you're mixing for, you know what I'm saying, an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go in somebody's chat right now on YouTube and I be like, yo, can you probably want to, change this about the bass and stuff like that, and they gonna get mad at me, but I'm telling them because I can't hear the bass on my phone. You have to mix for all platforms now. It's a lot. So it's kind of crazy, man. I got a lot. I swear to God, I be laughing at this shit, son, because let me tell you how real it is. The people who do the right thing are looked at as individuals who are doing the wrong thing. If you're in the right, you're looked at by the masses as you're the wrong. That's just mind-blowing to me. It's not only in producing, not only in music. It's everywhere. Like at my workplace, when I was working at my job, they tell me in orientation, You got to do this. Give you these rules and regulations and how you're supposed to abide by them. And also, what are you supposed to do to represent the company that you work for? You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you this. Like, you got to do this the right way. Boom. Then when you get into the job and you see, you know what I'm saying, your bosses and then your co-workers that's under them, the employees, they're not doing the right thing. So then when you come along and you do the right thing, you listening to, you know what I'm saying, when you was in orientation and the leader is telling you before you even get the job, this is what you need to do. You get into the job and you start doing it. They like, oh, they looking at you like you're crazy because you're doing the right thing. Then when you tell them like, yo, well, you're not cleaning or you're not doing this right, and you bring it to their attention, then all of a sudden now they all turn against you. And I've been through it in my profession. I mean, I literally been through it. I mean, had bosses trying to get me fired because they didn't want me to work for them anymore because I was always pulling their card and showing all the stuff that they were doing wrong, and they're above me. So I thought it was supposed to work this way down. Leadership is supposed to. They're supposed to lead in the way so that you can follow. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to lead by an example. Lead by an example, right? So they're supposed to do it the right way so that now the people under them can do it the right way. How is me, a regular employee, doing the job the right way and looking at my bosses like, what are you doing? So it's not just with music production. It's the whole world. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened like when you're on the internet and when you say something that people feel like they can just attack you and say things about you or just throw subliminals at you or, you know what I'm saying, make videos about you. It's just different. And in the workplace, they'll just try to get you fired. Online, they'll try to attack you that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I feel bad for the music industry because only a selected few people actually really make it because so many people are doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many different styles could have been created by now if somebody didn't tell the rest of the world, use the 808 kick drum and abuse that shit. So many different music could have been so far gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. But that's just where my heart goes. That's where my mind goes. My mind goes there. My heart goes there. If I go to your channel and I hear and I'm listening to you, I'm not really listening to you. I'm still waiting to hear you. That's literally how I feel. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I literally feel like I'm still waiting to hear from you, the producer, guy or girl. I'm still waiting to hear you. Who are you as a producer? I'm waiting because I hear John. I just came off of John's channel. Now I'm on your channel. I'm still hearing John. So why am I even here? I might as well just stick to one channel that just uses 808s all the goddamn time and just be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else sounds like it. So even when people are sampling, let's say like a sample-based producer, I'm still waiting to hear from that producer too. Because all you do is just fucking sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you're doing is taking from other people's creativity, and you're like, I mean, it's okay. Taking from other people's creativity is dope. It's flavor. It's hip hop. It's characteristics, build style and stuff like. You get what I'm saying. You can make some dope records by sampling. Some dope records, fire records, and make a lot of money. A lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't want to make money, don't make money. I don't care. But whatever, you can make a dope record. But who are you still? You know what I'm saying? I still don't really know who you are because to me you haven't showed me you. You know what I'm saying? You showed me the band. You showed me the band because most of the times when you're sampling from a band. You know what I'm saying? A rock band. You know, they're in a room and they're creating. Or an orchestra, which is a band. They're just in a big ass cathedral and they just a lot more instruments. So you're sampling for that from those people, or vocalist that's on a record. Well, that's her or him. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know who you are. So that's why when I go to these channels, I still don't know I don't know who they are. I don't know who these people are. I don't know their style, you know? So it is what it is, man. But I'm not hating. That's what it is. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. But when Dynasty comes through and he just gives you some pointers, I don't think you should look at me like I'm a bad guy. You know what I mean? It's crazy though. That was my rant. Let me check out the chat. Yeah, exactly. So you learn every day. You perfecting yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do sound the same. Yep. And exactly. See, and another thing is just stay doing you, creating original music. And you can sample too. I'm not hating on sampling. I'm not saying sampling is bad. Only thing I'm saying about sampling is me personally, I feel like I still don't know who that producer really is. You know what I'm saying? Cause they take it from other people, copying from other people and just mixing it and mangling it to make a new sound. But it's like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But stay on your path, put your music out on your distributor, you know what I'm saying? And get ready to blow up. That's it. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, because the game is like this. A lot of people know it's easy to be a producer nowadays. So what they do is they learn the way. And the way they learn the way is by they go to other people's channels and they be, oh, okay, that's how they doing it. Okay, boom, this is what hot. Oh, the Migos put out this record and they got this, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever, like the little baby, the baby, and I don't know these rappers. I don't follow these new rappers now. But they listen to the beats and be, oh, I could do that. And they go and do it because they can do it because most of this stuff is pretty simple now. And now they're known as producers, but they're not producers in my book. They're beat makers because they never produced a full record. You could literally not even make a beat and produce a record. You know what I'm saying? Like a producer is going to produce that record. A producer can actually literally stand in the studio, make some phone calls, call people in, work for hire. They make the beats for this guy or girl. Then they get the artist to go in there, but because they orchestrated and produced that whole record and probably put the money up for the studio time and stuff like that, so they can own the masters. You get what I'm saying? That's a producer producing a record. You know what I'm saying? Orchestrating and producing a record. So when these individuals they make a beat, that they're a beat maker. They didn't take the next step to producing a record. You know what I'm saying? A full, like, blown record. You know what I mean? It's different. Now, maybe if you, let's say you make a beat and then you put that beat out as a song, but then now you turn into a producer because you actually made a full orchestrated piece. You know what I'm saying? Then you put it out as a record. So you produce it. You're the artist on it. You're the, you know what I'm saying, the engineer, everything on it. So you are a producer. But most of these people, they're not doing that. This is what they're doing. They're in FL Studio. They're in Ableton Live. They're in, Studio One. They're in whatever they could find. And then they make a beat. Then after they make that beat, they upload it straight to YouTube. It didn't go through no mastering service, like, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, they barely mix it. Then the record was not mastered, and then it's just on YouTube. And they do it every day or every other day. You know what I mean? I was subscribed to so many people. I had to unsubscribe from so many people. I'm like, well, goddamn, how many beats is this motherfucker gonna make? Like 30 beats in 1 week, like uploading like 3 times a day. Because they know they're going to get the views, because every time they upload, all the people who's in a little game are going to run back to their channel and they're going to do the comment for comment, like for like, sub for something. So it's a weird game right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird games that we're in. But me, I perfect my craft. I listen to my old stuff because I want to hear my flaws. I want to hear like how I messed up, you know? And then when I move forward, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna do that again, you know? Crazy, man. You see? But you see, you're an artist. You have to look at yourself as an artist. It's different. It's different, man. It's different. You're an artist. That's it. You're an artist. You have to look at yourself as an artist. You're painting a canvas. You know what I'm saying? You open up the bucket, you put in your brush in, and you're like painting. Beautiful art. Because you're taking the time to make your beats. Then you're also taking the time to make your beats original. then you're also taking the time to either write your own lyrics or provide an artist for your instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? Then you go and record the songs, and then if you get a chance, you have time, you make a video. That's an artist, man. You're doing the whole thing yourself, you know? You're not just on YouTube, you know, just uploading beat after beat after beat after beat after beat and getting praises. And then all of a sudden now you're the GOAT because everybody's telling you in the comment section. And then you do the same thing. You go back to that person's channel. As soon as they make a comment on your video, you go back to their channel and make a comment. I don't do that no more. Like if I feel like I want to watch something, I'll go watch something. Or something pops up on my feed, I'll watch it. But I don't go do the whole comment. I used to. I ain't gonna lie. I used to. I was in the game. I used to play around like these people. I don't do that no more. It's just, it's whack, man. I can't, man. I got another story to tell, but I ain't gonna tell the story because I don't know if this person is still subscribed to me. And if they are, they'll probably get tight. I don't want to make people mad at me. There's too many people that don't like me. I mean, I'm tired of creating enemies. I don't want to be the villain no more. I just want to just chill. But I do want to tell my truth, though. I want to be honest about my feelings, about the stuff that I see. And if people don't like the fact that I'm honest about the stuff that I see, and I say it, then it's tough. That's on them. Because at the end of the day, it's like I tell my children, I need 100% honesty. I need you to be real. I want you to be real. I don't want you to be fake. I don't want you telling me lies. Tell me, you know what I'm saying, to my face what it is. And I literally tell my children that every single day. You know how many times they try to play these little games, be sneaky, and I catch them on the spot, literally on the spot, like, no. See, I didn't say nothing for the past hour, but I've been sitting here watching you out the corner of my eye. And this is exactly what you did. So before you want to, you know, tell your stories, we don't say a lie. I said, before you want to tell your story, please, man, I need honesty. Be honest with me. I want the honest truth, because the fakeness is just going to build negative characteristics in you, and then it's going to build negative characteristics in me, because I'm going to be upset that you're lying to me and being fake. I need you to be real. So that's how I live my life. You only have one life to live. Why live it being fake? That's my motto. I made that. You know what I'm saying? I made it up. So my quote. So when I'm on YouTube, I don't be quiet and just, you know what I'm saying, I say stuff. That's just how I am. But most people think like, oh, you should be quiet. Oh, you should ignore this. Why even bring that up? Don't even talk about that. That's not me, number one. And number two, well, why not? Why are you trying to hide? Why are you trying to, you know what I'm saying, shut people up? Why are you trying to, you know, everybody got a mask on. It's always everybody wearing a mask, son. Too many people they got a goddamn mask on, dude. Everybody's hiding, you know what I'm saying? Even you can see their face clear as day, but they really got a mask on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, you're a real one, you know what I'm saying? You're a real, you keep it a buck. And I like people who keep it a buck. And only people who keep it a buck, they come and they talk with me. Everybody else, you don't see them. And the people used to be all in my chat, all in my videos, like every day. I used to have like mad people. They all gone. You could name them. I don't need to name them. They know who they are. They all gone. But it doesn't affect me though. I still, you see how much I upload? I still upload. I still go live. I still talk my stuff. I'm gonna keep it real, 100% all the time. I'm never gonna be fake. I don't care who it is, man. I'll never. You could literally, if you was living in my town, you could go ask my bosses. They'd be like, "Nah, Jamel, he keeps it funky. He keeps it a buck. He's very respectful though. I'm very respectful. I take my time when I'm talking to people, and I let them know this is how I feel, or this is what it is. And it's up to them to choose to accept it or not. And most of the time they do accept it because I'm not being disrespectful, I'm not being mean, not being nasty. I'm just being honest. But honesty, people, they don't like that, son. They don't like the truth. They don't like honest. They don't like it, man. They don't like if I say like this, if I say, literally, if I say, yo, I don't use, what's that program? Scalar. I don't use Scalar because I feel like Scalar is cheating. That program creates melodies for you or whatever. I think it's cheating. The people will get mad at me because they use Scalar. I don't understand why would you get mad at somebody when they say that. That's their opinion. That's how they feel. You shouldn't get mad at somebody like that. just because you use it, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on you per se. You know what I'm saying? People think like I be hating on them. I'm not hating on them. I'm hating on I'm not hating. I don't like the process of some things. So like I would never use Scalar because to me, it's just not in my workflow. It won't feel organic. That's the reason why I stopped using FL Studio back in the days. Back in the days. I stopped using FL Studio because it didn't feel organic. It didn't feel like I was making music. So that's why I got the MPC, because the MPC felt I was hitting something. It's almost like you're beating on a drum set. You know what I'm saying? And then I got keyboards, and now it's like you're playing a damn piano. You know, my keyboard's sitting right in front of me. You see, I got the MPC right here, the keyboard's right under it. Now I feel more alive. I feel like I'm playing notes. I feel like I'm making music. And I got a trumpet. I'm ordering a trumpet. That's gonna be coming in soon as well. I gotta practice buzzing my lips and my breaths. I used to do it back in the days, but I kind of like forgot it. But that's, you know what I'm saying? So that's me. So when I say I don't like Scalar, or what's the other thing? The MIDI chord pack. How many times you see the commercial? The MIDI chord pack. Yo, get the MIDI chord pack. Oh, man, when I saw that commercial about the MIDI chord pack, I was like, nah. But I actually got it. And yo, this is pretty dope. So all these producers are like, oh, get the MIDI chord pack. Giving that dude mad money. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people got the MIDI chord pack? You literally are telling me people are loading up their string sound and then sliding in MIDI chords that they didn't play. They didn't play it, but then they're going to tell me that track is original. How the fuck is that track original? That didn't come from your mind, your heart, and your soul. That came from that dude on the commercial. You playing MIDI, you playing what he created. And I don't think he created it. I don't think he created all those MIDI notes. I believe, and I'm not mistaken, there was some guy who made a bunch of he had a software that made a bunch of MIDI patterns, and then he was trying to copyright the MIDI patterns, like with the government, so that if people was to use those melodies, then they would have to pay him. And I think he got denied. But I don't think that was him. I don't know if it's this guy right here, but I know somebody was doing that. I heard there was an article I read about that. But anyway. So so you sampling. You put in a MIDI chord that's already looped up, all the triads and this chord progression, that, and it's doing all this crazy shit, and you make a dope beat, but you just that's sampling to me. You just sample MIDI from somebody else's brain or computer generated brain. So come on, man. So, but then you say you dope, you ill, you produce. Nah, son, nah. But I'm not hating. Go make your money. But to me, I don't agree with it. I can't flow like that. If I can't play a chord, but then my beat ain't gonna have no damn chords in it. And this shit gonna be plain as hell, but I'm gonna make a dope ass plain beat. That shit gonna be doop doop doop, but that shit gonna be fire as hell. And I can say I created it. And if you go on DistroKid, I have no issues with copyright complaints because my tracks are original, down to the core. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do at the best of my ability. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah. The game has been destroyed to me by the game. That's the best way I can put it. Hip hop, like producing, has been destroyed by it destroyed itself. So what I mean by that? Well, the game comes from, to me, instrumentation. You need something to create something, right? And now they got you get 1,000 VSTs. If you want the Roland D50, I think that's what it's called, from back in the days, that was like $6,000 just to get the first keyboard that ever existed. You know what I'm saying? You could get that in a VST now for like X amount of dollars. You know what I mean? So, and then on YouTube, you got Matt tutorials on how to do this, and you get free sample packs, and you get loop packs now. So people create the loops for you. You download the loop and go make it. So everything is there. It's so easy now. But when you make stuff easy, then the people abuse it, and it's not It's not fun anymore. It's not creative. It's not unique. Like, I'll give you an example. Rapping back in the days was mad hard. A lot of people, it was still new, right? A lot of people didn't know how to rap. What did you see back in the days though? You saw a lot of diversity, depending on where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the West, Midwest, you know what I'm saying? The South, you know, over in Cali, in Germany, whatever you're at, the styles were different. You had Slick Rick. Nobody sound like Slick Rick. What rapper out right now has a style like that that's like a Slick Rick type? You don't really see it. You know, there's no diversity. You had Onyx. Onyx is crazy, you know? Or like, I'm trying to think of like rappers that are not like popular. You know what I mean? But E40. You know what I mean? It was different styles. When you got beat makers now, there's no different styles. You know, there's no different. Where do you see like, you know? I mean, there are different styles. Don't get me wrong. There are different styles. Like, you know, I love your style. I have my own style. Ghetto Styles is crazy. I like his style. I like Jabi's style. You know, there's people I like. I like their style. You know, there are. But out of all the 10,000, 100,000, you know what I'm saying, 500,000 to 1 million producers, tell me there's 1 million different styles. No, it's not. No, it's kind of. So that brings me back to this. Like, when the shit is not hot, it's not hot. You copying, you're using chord packs and chord progression and software to help you, and they got AI. You saw the AI, the artificial intelligence singing vocals for people now? Did you see those commercials? Holy shit! Like, do we even need people to create anymore? You know what I mean? Like, I can't, son. This shit is wild, man. That's see, you see, yo, because you're just doing what's in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Your flavor, your creativity. You know, there might have been a movie that you watched, and then there was something in that movie that triggered something while you was making the beat. You never know where the vibration is going to come from, where the feel, the emotion. You don't know where that stuff is going to come from. So that's good that you're going in without a scheme. So I was watching this producer, right? Literally, he was live streaming, making a beat. FL Studio. He went to the left-hand side of the screen. He scrolled down to his loops. He's going through the loops. He found the loop. Pulled the loop into the thing. The loop was broken up, so you could actually, you know, if you don't want to use the bass, you don't have to. You know what I mean? It was broken up. He literally chop, time stretched it so the loop could fit within like the BPM, and you know what I'm saying, the 2-bar or 4-bar. I can't remember. I think it was 4-bar. Then from there, he literally went to the chord progression. So first thing he got was the 808 kick drum, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Did the triplet hi-hats. He went into the piano roll. He was chopping it up. He did the regular hi-hat. Then he did the regular hi-hat. And then every, like, you know what I'm saying? Right? Then the snare. Put that with the sample. And he was like, yo, this one's done. Let's do another one. I'm literally sitting here watching this like, yo, I was amazed. Like, what the fuck is that, son? Like, that just, yo, that shit is crazy. That's almost like, when you hear these beats, my old beats, they're kind of similar. They're kind of the same way, but I never thought I was a dope producer. I never took these beats and let people hear it. I never brought it to a studio. I never put it on CD, because back then, you just burn it on CD. I never burnt it on a CD and went to go try to get a job, get hired, go to Bad Boy Records, you know what I'm saying, or go to Rough Riders and try to make these beats, you know, the best thing. I never did that. I was never looking for that. I was just trying to learn how to produce and make something. And then once I made something that was good, my twin brother took it to the studio. I was like, all right, cool. I made a couple more, but I never ventured out. I even had people come over to my house They was listening to some of the tracks. Yo, I want that one. I was like, nah. I told them, like, nah, chill. Like, you know, like, nah. It's because it wasn't that type of party for me. I was just trying to learn. I was learning. But these beats are kind of similar to the way the producers are making beats nowadays, but they're putting it out there like this shit is ill. So if you want, like, for example, I'll take one of these beats, and you'll listen. I'm using a regular kick drum. The only difference between me and them back then and them and these people now is that I'm using a regular kick drum and they're using the 808. If you was to take out my kick drum and put an 808 in there, then I could be like all these producers and I could upload, like I got like 1,000 beats. I could upload all 1,000 of these beats and I would get far. The tracks are not even mixed. They're not, the snares are not mixed. Nothing is mixed. Nothing's panned. There's nothing going on in these tracks. But I'll get fire emojis through the roof. Yo, Dynasty, you the best ever. Yo, you the GOAT, son. This shit's is crazy, my G. Oh my God, rockets. They put the firecracker, the big bomb exploding emoji. They put all that shit in my chat. And they be sitting and trying to make me be like, yo, they blow up my head and make me come back to their channel and and do a comment for them. That's the game now, son. Literally, I swear to God, that's the game. I can show you the folder. Let me see if I can pull this up for you. Hold on. Yeah, I can pull it up for you. Let me change the screen. Hold on. Let's go to the live screen. Yeah. You see it? I got the folders right here. Literally, if I want to right now, there's probably 100 beats in here. 120 beats. This is 120 beats in this folder. I could literally upload these 120 beats to YouTube and they would give me fire emojis. And literally probably like, I ain't gonna lie to you, maybe like 4 out of the 100 beats is okay in this folder. That's how bad these things are. There's no real production done to them. You know, I would never release these. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this was just my grind, me learning, working. Look, it said Legacy 2006 production. And this has 52 beats in it. So that's 52 beats. Legacy 2007. So this was maybe like 20 beats in this folder, right? 2005. What's this? This is my first folder ever. This has probably like another 50 beats in it. These are all beats, all samples, you know what I'm saying? And then this is only 2003, 2005, 2007, 2006. So you're missing some years in here. You know how many years we're missing? Let's go over here. Collection. See, here's all the beats. 2008 beats, 2010 beats, 2004 beats. So I got mad beats like throughout all the years. And I don't put out any of these tracks, dude. None of them. You know what I'm saying? So if I wanted to, I could literally, let me come back. I could literally do that. I could put out all those tracks, jump from channel to channel, get likes, and the tracks is garbage. And nobody would tell me, yo, this is bad. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy to me. Nobody will be honest and real. They can't be honest and real. They have to put up this act. They have to, man. It's a part of the game. It's a part of their culture. It's a part of living. It's a part of their growth. They have to do it. There's no way possible any of these producers are going to stop doing that and tell people the truth. They're not going to do it. I promise you that, son. None of them will do it. None of them, son. Because if they was going to do it, they would have done it already. Hands down. Hands down, son. It's all about being liked. It's all about being liked, my G. If you're liked and you bring forth that type of energy, then you're gonna grow because you're being liked. Everybody wants to be liked. Nobody wants to be real. So, yeah. Yo, this is crazy, son. Yeah. So let me go back to I was playing some Legend stuff, right? Let's see what else did I create? I created this one too.
It comes a time in your life when you have to go.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
At the same time, feel no.
This is another one I produced for my twin legend.
That only the strong will survive. Yeah. It comes a time in your life.
Okay, so and I redid this beat. So I produced this for Legend, and I went back and I redid the sample. I sped it up, and I made this. Oh, what's that track called? I forget what the track is called. It's on my YouTube channel though. I'll probably go and pull it up. But yeah.
It comes a time in your life when you have to go against all odds and be prepared to ride out. At the same time, feel no remorse for your enemies, still remembering that only the strong will survive.
Yeah. Legend. Best of the best. Mouthpiece for the streets. Let's go. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out, praying for my death. Haters wanna see me laid out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out, praying for my death. Haters wanna see me laid out. Let me start it off now. I'ma break it down. My name means fame. Do you feel me now? You'll feel pain right when slugs touch you down. Got perfect aim, yeah, dog. I supply those rounds. Real villain to the heart. You get hit with a pound. Real hungry, wild heathens that's known to kill. Put them to still, run up on you with the still. Here to set the record straight. Plus I know I'm ill. Situations that bring beef may leave you killed. Now to the next saga. We'll see who's lava. That's passenger seat. It's me. Bad chick is the driver. On point like a sniper. Stay on the grind for dollars. Niggas always wanna beef until their crib get shot up. Sending the shot out the haters. Never mind your gossip. Fall back once I clap. No time to gossip. I'm coming for the game strapped up. Gripping the llama. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out, praying for my death. Haters wanna see me laid out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out, praying for my death. Haters wanna see me laid out. Walking through the valley of death, trying to reach success. In my dreams, shadow boxing with the devil is next. Waking up in cold sweat, feeling hands on my neck. Could it be God telling me I'm soon to be next? Prepared, not all my life, not completed yet. It seems so odd, no luck while I'm taking these steps. Know why they hating, still debating whether I'm the best. I will succeed, believe I'm trying to cop for Lex. I wanna get it all and ball and floor spaghetti.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Definitely, man. Keep uploading that fire too. You got it, man. You're winning right now. Trust me. Thank you. I'm gonna get off soon too. I gotta I'm gonna go do some stuff, eat and all that.
What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out, praying for my death. Haters wanna see me laid out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out, praying for my death. Haters wanna see me laid out. Fuck shells, man. I'm trying to send off a missile. If you not fear my lamb, then my target is to hit you. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. Niggas will lift you. Y'all lose chains, niggas get hit with a 9 nickel. Plated that is, guns in your head, I won't miss you. Silencer on the tip, whistle, and then it hit you. Loose lips, sing ships, send out goons to get you. Unsolved murders, leaving them stuck like one riddle. I'm beneficial, you just a monkey in the middle. I'ma come get you, plus your bitch if she with you.
I rap, what's good?
Take that fucking hoe with you. Just like Pete,
I see you doing your,
with a pistol in school.
I see you doing your thing, man.
Niggas with pencils sent me the special ed. They said I had issues, so now I stack bread. Getting money's what I'm into. Scarred for life, hurting inside from what I've been through. What's it gonna be, nigga? I'ma ride out till my last breath. Keep working, ain't no time out. What's it gonna be, nigga?
Yeah, if you want to listen to that song, I could actually send it to you. If you want to like really listen to it. It's unreleased, like nobody has it. The only person who has it in the world is me, but I can let you listen to it. Yo, I rap. Yo, I was checking out. You know, I always check out your channel, even though I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. I'll check out your channel. Sometimes I don't leave a comment, but I do watch. So I do that with a lot of people. Like I'll go check out the channels, cause I'm not into that, you know. I'm not into that whole, you know, that whole comment thing, the comment section thing. I'm not into that. And people get mad at me when they get mad at me and they stop coming to my channel because they think I'm like, I'm not supporting them, whatever. I don't leave a comment. But I do check your stuff out. So I was watching that video when you was on a what's that, Killer Priest joint? I think that was the joint you was on, and that joint. I left a comment on your page, and I was like, well, I could have told them that it was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that shit, and you body that shit, son. I ain't gonna hold you. You body a lot of your joints though. You know what I'm saying? You kill it. You know. The only thing that sucks is that, you know, you don't I don't feel like you have like the big break. You know what I mean? Like, your music is great. It could be on the radio. It could literally be on TV and movies. You know what I mean? Because you have a crazy style. You know, your style is hip hop, and that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying in the video. They were telling people, "Yo, be quiet, chill." Some of the people was trying to listen. Some of those other fucking clowns was talking too much. I was getting tight. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Let the OGs listen to the music, and I heard them say, it's hip hop. That's real hip hop. Yo, he's doing real hip hop. I heard them in the background. I heard them saying like, yo, it was real hip hop. And I'm like, yo, this shit, listen, this shit is real hip hop. There's talented people out here, man. It's talented people. Some people are talented. You know, some people with the fuckery and the bullshit and the like for like, comment for comment bullshit, they just, you know, faking it to win. But some people, this shit is real. You know what I mean? And you're just one of those people. You're real dope, dude. It just sucks, you know. The real dope ones don't really get their break, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know it was the birthday, but still, shut the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, at the end of the day, sometimes when people get together, they get together for those gatherings. They don't know how to close their mouth, man. Yo, at this some point, if you're gonna listen to people's music, you have to show them respect. And no matter if I don't care if it's the president, you know, I'll tell the president, nigga, shut up. You gotta give that artist respect. That artist took their time to submit that record to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, yeah. But at the end of the video, they were like, yo, that shit was dope. So I feel you on that, man. I feel you. Keep doing you, cause yo, you're gonna, yeah. I keep it a buck, man. I keep it honest, man. Yeah, I try to share your stuff. You know, sometimes some tracks I don't share because I be having people get mad at me. They be like, "Oh, you sharing too much." So, because, you know, it's like a feed thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you share a lot, it always pops up on their feed. So I try to share as much as I can. And I try to share a lot of people. Like, I'll share a graphic designer. I'll share somebody who's doing you know what I'm saying, empowerment speaking. I'll share a musical producer. I'll share a rap artist. I'll share my stuff, you know. So that's what it is, you know. Yeah. Well, you know what it is also. I'll keep it honest with you. Not everybody knows how to conduct something. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody's a leader. Not everybody's a politician. Not everybody is, you know, very cordial, prompt, on time. Not everybody is focused. You know, it's just what it is. So even though they might have good intentions, they probably just they don't have, you know, or maybe for that specific day, if they, you know, maybe they could have saved the submission. I mean, you did your thing. It's fire. You know what I mean? Me personally, when I'm looking at the screen, I just wish they all would have just been quiet, paid attention, show that artist that full undivided attention, and then give them their praises, and then keep it moving. So like you said, at the beginning, probably would have been better because they lose focus. That's just normal for human beings. So you're right. You're right. Still dope though. Still doing your thing. So, word, just keep doing that, man. I didn't even know about that submission. That's pretty dope. You know, I got some tracks I could have submitted. You know what I mean? They probably be like, "Yo, pop shows at him. What the hell is this shit? This shit crazy, man." They're like, "Yo, this shit, wow." Well, but when the album comes out, I'm gonna be submitting everywhere because I'm gonna try to get my songs on radio because I'm on BMI. That's my PRO, so I'll get paid for my stuff playing on the radio, television, movies. You know, somebody uses it, I'll get paid. So I'm gonna be submitting my music. I haven't finished the album yet, but it's almost there. It's coming. A lot of songs are recorded already too. Oh, thank you, man. He said Pop Shows is a classic. That's high praise, man. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's actually my first song ever. And it was hard for me to create it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was practicing every day. So I wasn't a full rap artist. So I had to practice rhyming, practice learning my style. So I pretty much developed my style with Pop Shells at them. That's how I developed my style, because that was my first song I ever wrote, and I was trying to figure out how to write the bars, how to spit the bars, and yeah, that's how my style came about. My style came about because I couldn't rhyme. I was not an artist, so I was leaving a lot of words out. You know, I wasn't able to spit. I couldn't roll my tongue. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that at all. I can't roll it. You know what I mean? So I was like, what's that? I ain't with that side talk. There's a gap there. Ain't going to talk. The gap there. Just let off and watch these niggas somersault. It's a gap there. So that was my style. But the thing that was so cool, it fit perfect to the beat, and I made the beat. So the beat's totally original. It's my beat. You know what I'm saying? It's me and Ghetto Styles beat now because he helped me with the production. So he added a lot to it. The record is me and Ghetto Styles all together. Like he is the one who pushed me 10,000% to do the record. He literally, my twin brother Legend, Words from a True Legend, is supposed to be on that record. He's supposed to be on my first song ever created, but he was taking so long to write his verse that we would like, yo, Ghetto Style said, if he's going to take a long time, you could wait on him or you could write a second verse. And I never thought of that. I never thought about writing a second verse. I was like, yo, yeah, let me try to write a second verse. And I wrote a second verse, and then I was practicing every day. Like when I'm going to work, I'm practicing. When I'm coming home, I'm practicing. And at this time, I was speaking to No Lid Creations at the same time. Around the time, it was me, Ghetto Styles, and No Lid Creations talking. But me and No Lid Creations, we don't talk anymore. I mean, we're still cordial, peaceful, stuff like that. But we don't have conversations anymore, which is kind of sad. I wish we still had conversations. But you know, people just grow apart, go their own different ways. But at that time, she was very, very positive and pushing me for the record. So No Lid Creation, you know, I keep it a buck all the way. I keep it 100. I'm not even going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, oh, Ghetto Styles is the only person. It was her too. She was pushing me. You know, and even my twin brother was like, yo, get that shit done. You know what I mean? But when I created the style, my style was putting a lot of gaps in there so I could breathe. I couldn't breathe. So like, I ain't with that side talk. Ain't gonna talk. Just let off and watch these niggas somersault. Honestly, I'm trying to build a dynasty, prophecy. Even Jesus wanna ride with me as time goes by. But now when I rhyme, I can spit bars. I can flow down. So like my new records, it's crazy. Like the Planet of the Apes joint. I mean the orangutan apes. You know what I'm saying? Planet of the Apes and my niggas go orangutan. Niggas talking shit, banana clips, you know those hammers bang. Henry C. Fugazi niggas, Strong J, Boomerang, Henry born legit, swag like Pootie Tang. Say my name, Dynasty. Lyrical biology, mythology, philosophy. All these haters doxing me, they watching me, the prophecy. All hell Dynasty. Hate until you crash, implode atomically. Uber order Lyft, New York City gonna ride for me. Call me Jack Boy, yeah nigga, it's a robbery. So as you can see now, I can flow, I can spit. My bars is there, you know? And I got other songs like the other one. Call me Jon Snow, Game of Thrones, I'm a black crow. I ain't no banker like Jim Carrey, Truman Show. Robbing for those dead presidents like Lorenzo. I'm the source providing magazine clips, Bazzino. Fellowship, other ring, Legolas with the bow. Straight heavyweight in the game like Riddick Bowe. Heading west like Kanye. See my haters dry slow, y'all all gonna die slow. Brandon Lee in the crow, hot nigga. The handsome hustler, Quan Lo. I'm the new Blind Fury, ash for a volcano. The ace in my hood, hustle hard like Mano. Want my bread, recipe hidden in a cookie dough. Peaceful like Miyagi dough, kick your ass like Cobra Kai. Dynasty, world connected, global like your Wi-Fi. Albert Einstein in the game, I'm a wise guy. Put my haters to bed and sing them a lullaby. Let's go. So now I spit. Like, you know, like literally, and I got other songs too. I'm not going to share them because Ghetto Styles was yelling at me. Yo, stop putting out the album. Stop telling people to. Now I don't really, you know what I'm saying, spit them like that online. But I got bars and the song. It's not just about bars. I got songs like they're legit, like they're album cuts, singles, and that's what it is. So Pop Shell's album, it is a classic because it was the first one. But you will see the growth over the album. You will see the growth. It's gonna be crazy. When you hear it, you can be like, oh shit, Dynasty wasn't lying, son. Word, man. Yeah. Yeah. Slow flows are dope. So the album, I don't know when the album's dropping because I'm still recording, and I don't know which songs are gonna be on the album, so I don't know. But we have a lot of songs recorded, so I could probably say, oh, I could do 2 more records, get all those mixed down, and drop the album. It probably have like 8 songs on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just gonna be real, son. It's gonna be real. Yes. So that's okay. So I learned that from my twin. My twin brother, legend. When he used to go to the studio, when he first started going to the studio, he was rhyming off the paper, the book. And back then, he had a sidekick. You know the T-Mobile sidekicks? He used to write his rhymes in a sidekick. And then he started to tell himself, he said, I need to perfect the record. So that when I go in the booth and spit, it's one take, but it's not only one take. It's one take as if he's talking to the people so he could be animated with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it's different. It's characteristics built into it. I remember when he used to tell me like, yo, I'm gonna memorize this, I'm gonna go in there and spit it. And he used to do it. So when I started rhyming, I always remember him say, get that whole 16 down. Get that whole 16 down. So now, I mean, it might be counterproductive because if I was to like spit it, like, you know, punch in, just record, I could probably get songs done like mad fast. I know, you know what I'm saying? Mad fast. But then it won't feel right to me. It just won't feel, then like, this is the problem that I would see to me is that maybe I would have said the line a little bit different if I had to memorize. Maybe a little bit different. Maybe I might have put a little bit more bass in there. Maybe I might have talked to the people a little bit more rather than if I just put it out. Just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just different for me. So now I memorized the whole thing, the whole 16 bar verse. And now the other reason is for show. So my twin, when he was rhyming back then, we were thinking he was going to do shows, and we did do shows. So if he didn't memorize those songs before he recorded it, we would have never did those shows. We performed in mad nightclubs. So, and he told me, yo, you gotta learn my rhymes. What you mean I gotta learn your rhymes? He said, you gotta be my hype man. So I had to learn his songs too. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wasn't spitting his songs, but I would come in at certain parts of like, just, you know what I'm saying? Boost them up or whatever, like a hype man. And now, if somebody was to call me to do, say somebody called me right now and say, yo, I need you to do like 3 songs. I could go do it. I could go through, do 3 songs right now. I got like 3 songs I could go and do, straight up. The rhymes are in my head. They're there, you know what I mean? He raps he raps. So let me talk about the first thing. So the first thing, you got 100 songs, but you got 100 songs though. See, performing is just only one aspect. You got money sitting right there. If you got 100 songs, you got money. You know what I'm saying? Performing just one aspect. So don't even think about the performing part of it. That's just one part. So I would, if I was you, I'll focus on those 100 songs generating me some money. Get them on the distributor, get them on, you know what I'm saying, the PRO, and start getting the money, you know what I'm saying, for the streaming and all that stuff. The other part with my twin brother, yes, he still rhymes and he's dope as fuck. The only problem with him is that he doesn't do social media. So he's on YouTube, but he doesn't use it. I control his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And when he's on Instagram and stuff like that, he's doing other stuff. But when he's off the camera, he's rhyming, writing rhymes, writing songs, ghostwriting. So he's still doing it. It's just weird. Some people are weird like that. Like I'll give you another cool example. My cousin Rick the Villain. You go to his YouTube channel, he got like 200 subscribers on YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck you doing with 200 subscribers on YouTube? You like world known, like people know you. You did mad songs with like, you know what I'm saying, all these famous rappers. You've been on Fast and the Furious soundtracks. You've been everywhere, all over the world. You only got 200 YouTube subscribers. And the thing is that some people, they don't really do that. They don't really do the social media. They don't do Instagram, YouTube, TikToks, that. But they might post something randomly. They might post like something that they did randomly, but they don't dive in hardcore to these platforms. So some people are different. Like they'll be doing it, but you will never know. You will never know. Like Mace, a lot of people thought Mace retired. Mace never retired from the game. I just found that out. I was watching one of his interviews. He was always doing stuff, like, you know, but he was doing stuff behind the scenes. He was working on albums, helping artists and stuff. But a lot of people was like, "Oh, Mace retired," and he never retired. So you know what I'm saying. So you never know what people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it makes me think, am I wasting my time? I should be like them. You know? Word. I got DistroKid too. I use DistroKid. They're a little pricey. The only problem I have with DistroKid is that they're very good at marketing and manipulating you. So they say, oh, you get DistroKids only $20. But then after that first year, it goes up. The price goes up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like or to get all of their services, you have to pay. So like just to get the YouTube streaming, the content ID, you got to pay for it and still give a percentage out. So their DistroKid is very good at marketing, but so they're pricey in a sneaky way. I don't like that. I don't like people manipulating me. And I felt like I was manipulated by DistroKid. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. But I still use them because that's my distributor. So, like, you know, I put stuff out. I just put a beat out, like, maybe a couple weeks ago. And you know, that's it. So, a lot of people are doing a TuneCore now because TuneCore got a pretty good deal. But you still got to pay attention because all these companies, they're out to get you, man. They're not... None of these companies are for you, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not your moms. They're not your pops. They're not your brother. You know what I'm saying? Your sister, your uncle. You know what I'm saying? They're not your girlfriend. They're not your kids. You're nothing but just $1 to them. The more they can get you to their company and get you uploading and, you know, keep you there, they make money. So, you know, I don't really like any of these companies, to be totally honest with you. I don't, because they're greedy. They just figure out a way to get that dollar from you. But if you don't join the companies, how are you going to get paid? Now, literally, I could get paid. I have my own website, whereas I could charge people. People come to my website, and I could charge people for my music. But the only problem with that is two problems I found. The first problem is that billboards will deny you from winning awards and being on the top billboards. So if Pop Shell's album was to blow up, but I was selling Pop Shells off of my website and not through my distributor, they won't promote me. I won't get an award, no nothing. So they have to make all the money. The industry has to make all the money. If they don't make all the money, then they're not gonna promote you. You know what I'm saying? Like that just happened to Kanye West. He was selling his stuff off of his latest album on his website, and then he got denied by Billboard. His songs could never chart. What's the other thing I was thinking about? And content ID. So YouTube has the content ID. So if I was to put my song in my video and it gets picked up by the content ID system, then now I have a chance of generating money. It's not guaranteed. I have a chance of generating money when people watch the videos that have my music in it. And not every time people load up the video and add plays. So that's why it's a chance. So, you know what I'm saying? You could have 600 views on a video and only 12 views are monetized. Only, you know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy game. But I don't have a way of getting into the content ID system on YouTube. You have to be partnered for that. So if you're not partnered, then you can't get into the content ID system, so you're not going to generate money. So what artists do is they use, you know what I'm saying, they use the whole DistroKid and all these different distributors. They use the content ID system from those companies to get their music into the video so that it can start generating money. I mean, so between those two reasons is one of the reasons why I'm still with a distributor. Otherwise, I would just sell it off my website. You want my single? Hey, go to old5dynasty.com. You can get it for $1. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, and people go pay with PayPal. They download my single and now they got it. They can pump it in their car, whatever. It's like with the streets. But when you're doing when you're playing the game, you have to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Bandcamp like that, to be honest. The only time I've been on Bandcamp was to download Joel Ortiz's album. I downloaded one of his albums to support him, and that was it. But I don't know. I don't try to jump to too many platforms, to be honest. Shit, it'd be a lot, son. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be too much. Like, I still haven't even finished setting up my Sound Exchange. Because Sound Exchange is how you get paid through your stuff playing in elevators or in like Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? They track all that stuff. I still haven't set up all my singles to go on Sound Exchange. There's a lot of fucking paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like digital paperwork. And sometimes that stuff be too much. Like I got 3 kids. You know, I have work. You know, I be doing like a lot of shit. Sometimes I don't feel like doing with the industry. Like I do the industry stuff because I operate, you know what I'm saying, independently. But sometimes I get tired of shit. I'm like, I'll do it later. You know what I mean? I'll come back to that. You know? Yeah. 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 It's a lot. Like you said, it's too much. It's too much. Like it's kind of like, yeah. But then again, you don't want to go back to the old days. You don't want to go back to when it was like record labels and shit. They really fucking screw you in the ass. Those 360 record deals and stuff. Now they really fuck you over. At least kind of now we can kind of do it ourselves. But then it's still too much of something is not good. Everybody has heard that saying. Too much of anything is not good. And that's what it is. It's too much. Everything is so accessible. There's no structure. There's no system. This company does this. This company does that. There's so many different rates. And it's too much. You know? Sometimes I'm like, man, I just want to just chill. You know what I mean? Crazy, yo. Yeah. I think everybody tries to rap. You know what I mean? Like, they don't be spitting no bars like that. They be trying. They be like, bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Shorty bounce, shorty make it pop like the bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble. That shit probably be a hit record right there, you know? Make a nigga get on the record like, woo, hootie hoo, she bubblicious, shorty so fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas They be corny as hell. I don't even listen to these people, man. And they're not. No. It's just radio. Yeah. They want to hear bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. And the 808 kick drum. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't a bubble gum, bubble. And the hi-hat. That's music, son. They don't want to hear bars, but they don't want to hear bars. They don't want to hear bars because it has to be put in the right context. That's the problem. So this is what the way I see it is that your bars, they're dope, but they have to be put in the right medium, the right context. So the beat has to be fire. The song structure has to be fire. You have to adapt, but you have to adapt in a way where you don't sell out, but you can still get your bars off, but still kind of like relate to the people. You know what I mean? Like for example, my song, like I just told you, the song of Orangutan Apes, it's all bars, it's all punchlines and metaphors. If you don't know what I'm saying, you don't get the references, you're just not gonna get it because it's punchlines and metaphors. But the beat is so hype and so amped that it'll make people like the record. Then what will happen is that they will go back and listen to it over and over, and then eventually they will get the bars and metaphors that I'm saying. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm making the beats really, really dope, spit my bars, and over time they will understand what I'm saying, and they'll be like, oh, this record is so fire. I'm telling you, like right now, if I go in here, so that one, let's go into the site. Go to the site really quick. I played the beat last night when I was on live. This is the beat right here. I mean, this is not the actual format of the beat, but it's kind of like the format. Let me play it. All right. Well, so that's the track right there, and it gets even crazier. It gets real amp, real amp. So I'm banking on like the music, like the medium, like the construct, like the structure of the song will eventually allow the individual to be like to pay attention to the bars. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm banking. I'm banking on that. You know what I mean? 100% banking on that. That's crazy. I always make this camera go blurry. I be messing up. Let me fix it. Having some great conversations today, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, gotta fix the Wi-Fi. I hear you. But we have some great conversations today and yesterday too. I'm having fun with these just chit chatting live streams. Yeah, they get a little crazy. They get a little crazy, man. That's cool. Let me actually play this joint. Yeah.
niggas somersault, honestly. I'm trying to build a dynasty, prophecy. Even Jesus wanna ride with me as time goes by. We all got a time, so why you mad? Cause your homie in the sky. I get it, legend, he ain't get to say goodbye. But who am I? A Black Panther in disguise. My home, nigga, welcome to my home time zone. New York is where I roam, mind blown. Nickel plated, 9 chrome, 9 homes. Pop shots and crackers zones. And I'll never be alone. Legendary ENT, we about to make our own way. Hair it out, let it spray. I'm Denzel before he died in training day. Pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang, pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang, pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang, pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang. Every day, Dynasty ready to bang. They call my name, y'all dudes ain't the same. And I'm a real nigga, I don't fuck with lames. Menace to society, just call me Kane. Be my method man, I'm a brain. Off my own thoughts like Kurt Cobain. Or bag me and Snow Bunny, same colors, cocaine. And why was he stopping for robbing the money train? Should've called me, told y'all I'm ready to bang. Take over the world like Pinky in the brain. I don't fuck with that go along, get along gang. And all these beat makers sounding the same. Steady drilling 808 straight into your brain. Bumping a tight beat will gain them some fame. Until Dynasty douse them with the yoga flames. Pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang, pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang, pop shelter, pop shelter, pop shelter. Rep your gang, pop shelter.
Alright. I gotta go. I'll be back on later. But thank you for everybody who came, chill, appreciate it. If you jumped in the chat, thank you. If you didn't jump in the chat, just came and checked me out, appreciate that as well. It's your boy 05 Dynasty signing off. Got some stuff to do, but I'll be back later.